Just another day. Beavis and Butthead. You know, don't even have the skin, but I mean, do I get it? Nah, I didn't even watch the show. I don't even care. We're gonna use a TR2 because this gun is absolutely broken. Actually, I don't even know if I have the right class for it. You guys are probably gonna cook me in the comment section, but you know what? I don't care because all I gotta do is L2R2. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello, 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 hey. Okay, first of all, don't look at the back of my room. There's a lot of construction going on right now. I'm actually gonna be in the process of moving rooms as well, so don't worry about it. Mind your business, okay? Okay. All right, guys. So for today's video, we are going to be doing something a little different. As you guys see in the title below, we are going to be having a story time. Yes. I actually haven't done one of these videos in literally like 4 years. The last one and the only one I did was about how Swag and I met. If you guys want to watch that, by the way, that's a very old school video. Go ahead and watch it. But today we're going to talk about something pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. The more I think about this, the crazier like I really am lucky to be here, because I almost should have died. Like, I'm not even trolling. This story is actually so insane. I actually want to turn this real life scenario that happened with me into an actual like comedy movie, like Harold and Kumar goes to like White Castle, or like Road Trip, like something like that. Like, I want to direct and, you know, produce. So, but any of my video people out there, you know, movie directors, you know, hit my line, because you're gonna buy the rights off of me to hit this one. Okay, is it not take a million fucking years to get into a game? I'm at 81 ping. Today we're gonna be having a story time about how I got into this same car crash and this accident going to Miami on spring break when I was in college in Virginia during St. Patty's week. It's a shit ton. So throughout the story, I'm gonna show you pictures. Like, I literally get Snapchat flashbacks. Yes, I still have Snapchat. I actually start posting on there too, huh? But while we're waiting, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you guys for all the love support of the last video too. It was absolutely amazing. And I hope you guys are looking forward to the content that's coming, because I'm very excited to show you guys. Just even like my energy with videos are so different now.
A few minutes later.
All right, we're finally in a game. So let's just start the story time. So let's go way back to 2018. Holy shit, what was that, like 4 or 5 years ago? I was in college, going to school in Virginia called Liberty University. And so basically the year before on spring break, I went to Florida for the first time ever when I lived in Virginia. I've never been to Florida in my life, and I always wanted to go. And I remember like it was yesterday. I was like, bro, I remember like, because we stayed at Orlando and we drove down, me and the homies drove down to Orlando and then drove to Miami. And then I played the Bad Boys intro, because like, that's how I felt like life should be, right? I'm gonna push this guy because, you know, fuck him. Told you. So it's 2018, so we had a whole plan going to Miami. So me and like 4 of my homies, right? And bro, it was lit. So my spring break at my school was pretty late. Usually spring break's like the first, like, it's like the first to the 3rd week of March, but mine was really the last week. But it was somehow on the St. Patty's Day. So that was like the only lit day. So this is like a whole movie. I'm trying to tell you guys, this is like legit a movie, and I want to turn this into one. Going from Virginia, we went to Virginia, then we stopped at Atlanta. So when we stopped at Atlanta, for the night before we continued to move on to our road trip and then finish our destination, Miami, right? So this is kind of how this went while we're doing the recon right here. Basically, we left like during the afternoon in Virginia to go down to Atlanta. It's like a 7 to 8 hour drive. We get to Atlanta, we stayed in Kennesaw. We stayed at my homie's auntie's crib, right? We went to Publix. I went there for like 5 minutes. I really don't remember anything about Publix because I don't think I got anything. And so then, because we were going to a house party. So I go to this house party with the homies, right? And it's just like a mansion house party, and there's just mad niggas there and shit like that, and everybody's smoking. So mind you, I don't smoke at this time. I smoke a little bit in here and there, you know, a little dabble, you know what I'm saying? So like, but back then I didn't smoke at all. Like, I didn't smoke at all. Like, I would drink, you know what I'm saying, but like I ain't smoke like that. As I was there, I'm like one of the tallest people there at the party, and everybody just getting high. Like, they just high. I end up getting secondhand high, right? So I'm like starting to feel like woozy doozy. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is going on, right? I took my recon, you asshole. So I'm starting to, you know what I mean? I'm getting a little turned, right? But I didn't really do nothing. Like the house party was whatever, it was just packed. So we left. And so mind you, we're at the house party till like 1 a.m. My homie wanted to leave at like 4 a.m. in the morning. Remember I told you this, right? Remember, he wanted to leave at 4 a.m. in the morning. We go to the house party, everything like that, and we vibe out. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy our time. We go get crystals like late night. I ain't gonna lie, Crystals is kind of fire, but if you from Atlanta, don't cook me that I said that. Like, I kind of fuck with it though. Like, it remind me of like of White Castle with the burgers and shit. But I wish y'all had a cookout out there because that would have been really a vibe. Maybe y'all did. I just didn't go. Okay, we're going on a tangent. I'm sorry. So as I was saying, but we're moving on. So we went to the house party, everything like that. We got a little bit of eat. So we go back to his auntie's crib. So we left at 4 a.m. in the morning. Remember I said this. We're leaving at 4 a.m. in the morning. We got to the crib at like 1:32 a.m. So we only got like 2 hours of sleep. We go, we get in the car, we pack the car up, right? So we're in this Honda Accord. Somebody just flew into. I saw that. It's me.
Nice night for a walk.
A girl that I was cool with, like we were all cool with, and then like my other two homies, right? And we're heading down to Miami. Everything vibing, everything cooling. So remind you, I'm in the back seat. So I'm in the back seat on the passenger side, and then my two homies are in the front. Oh, whoa. That was horrible aim, and if he was like decent, I would have died there. I just want to let y'all know that. Like if he was any good at this game, I would have died there. I was in the back passenger seat, right? And I was sleeping. I was out, like fuck that. But I remember like my homie started driving, right? And it was like an hour and a half or 2 hours. We're like kind of into this car ride that I'm like kind of, actually we're probably not even that far. We're probably like an hour into this car ride, if anything. And it's like a 13-hour drive to Miami. So I'm in the back seat, I'm sleeping, and I remember he pulled over and he stopped at the gas station. I was like, what's going on? Like I woke up and I asked the homie in the front, I said, yo, what's happening? He said, oh, like he said he's hungry, or he just want to get some sugar to get his blood sugar up, right? And so like I don't know nothing about that. I'm like 21 at the time, by the way. I'm 21, 22 at the time. So I'm just like, oh, okay, bet. So I'll go back to sleep. This is where shit gets crazy. So I'll go back to sleep. I'm laying on the seat, right? Mind you, I am laying, my head is on the window. My head is on the window, okay? My head is actually on the window. I'm knocked out sleep. Got my hoodie on. I actually still have the jacket. It's in my closet. The jacket I wore, I think still, like, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna have myself. But anyways, I was sleeping on the window, and then I moved my head, and then I went to my head on the back of like the seat. I don't know how some of y'all sleep. Some of y'all sleep down with your head like this. Some of y'all, I sleep like this with my head in the back, right? So I slept like that, right? And yes, no, JSmooth is not sleeping on stream again, okay? I'm not saying above. Everybody chill out, okay? What's this guy doing?
Fuck you.
I don't know what this guy's doing. I feel like he's trying to like bait me. What are we doing here, buddy? Are you trying to bait me to like run there and then run me over? Or like, what are you trying to do? Do you want to fight or no? I don't know. Like, are we cool or no? No? Okay. Talk to me, baby. I really, really want to know your name. Talk to me, baby. Hey. Wait, no. I wanna sex you up all night. Oh, sorry. Okay, my bad. I head onto the window. I'm not even kidding you. It could have been 5 to 10 minutes later. All I hear is a boom, like the loudest bang I've heard in my life. And this glass is shattered all over like me. I thought I got glass in my eye. I thought I was gonna go blind, and I was gonna be like, I was literally all I thought about was like, oh my god, the only good thing in my life was my eyes, and now I'm about to lose them. It's like, God, please don't make me lose glass in my eye. Please don't let me cut my retina and fuck up my eyelid and I go blind. That's the only thing I was thinking of. I swear to God. And now I hear my homies, they're screaming in the front seat, which I get because that's not scary, right? But like, my dumb ass is sitting in the back like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, what the fuck happened? Why is there glass near my eye? And am I gonna go blind? And like, are girls not gonna like me now because like I have a patch over my eye and they can't see my hazel eyes anymore? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Also, we pull over. So I'm gonna show you the pictures here. Sorry, this phone's ringing to piss me off. So I'm gonna show you guys this pictures, right? And that's what the car looked like right here. So my homie, he like side skirted a fucking 18-wheeler. Guys, I like telling this story, like I don't really tell this story a lot because I think this is kind of crazy, but like telling the story, and as I get older I realize I'm like, bro, God is real. If God isn't real, I don't know what is. That bro, I hit an 8. We side skidded an 18-wheeler on my side, and I had no damage done to me. You would have thought somebody died in that car accident, or would have been seriously hurt, or like something irreparable would have happened. Nothing happened. The story continues, by the way. Like, this is not it. There's more to the story. Like, I tell you, I can turn this into a movie. So we hit this 18-wheeler. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday, by the way. It's Sunday. It's St. Patty's Day in March 2018. Somebody can go fact check me, see if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was St. Patty's Day. Like, that was the day. Now, the reason why we left that early is because by the time we would have got to Miami, our Airbnb would have been ready for us to get in there, right? So we're in Macon, Georgia. Yes, Macon, Georgia, in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. I don't know where the fuck that is. Okay, so we're like 2 hours from Atlanta, I think, or maybe an hour and a half from Atlanta. All my Georgians, you know what Macon is. I don't want to go there. I was terrified. So it was a Sunday, right? The cops got out there. We had to get the report, all that shit like that, right? We don't get into the police cruiser till like 11 o'clock. When I tell you there was not any car rental open, there was no car rental services open at all. So we couldn't go rent a car. We were staying at his auntie's house. His auntie's like an hour and a half away, so we're just like, nah, we'll just try to truck on to Miami, right? I think somebody's like pushing me. The police station, they really can't do anything for us because all the car rental services are out, and so we can't rent a car. What we end up doing, we had to get a taxi. We had to go to the junkyard first, and we had to go to the junkyard, right, where his car was at to get all our stuff out. And then we had to get into this taxi. This guy has this old ass minivan, black dude, old ass minivan. I'm telling you, Butter was big. His belly was hitting the steering wheel and his chair was leaned all the way back. That's how big Butter was. We have to go into this taxi all the way from Macon, Georgia to, I try to keep remembering what this place is called. If I see it, I remember it. It's like Macon, Georgia to, it was Tifton, Georgia. That's what it was called. So we had to go to Macon all the way to Tifton to go get this Greyhound. So then we drive an hour and a half or whatever with the guy. We go to Tifton, we catch a Greyhound. Mind you, it's like probably like 4 p.m. now. So now we gotta go from this Greyhound to Tifton all the way to Orlando. We get to Orlando about like 6 o'clock. Our Greyhound is supposed to be there at like 7:38. It's delayed. We don't leave till like 10. When I tell you I got to the Airbnb at legit 4 a.m. in the morning. I got to my bed in my Airbnb. I lay down at 4 a.m. in the morning. I missed the entire St. Patty's Day on Miami Beach, which have been fucking stupid. And I had a full 24-hour day. Like from the car accident all the way to the delay on the bus to everything like that. It was a 4 a.m. to 4 a.m. day. I remember looking at my phone and it was 4 a.m. when I laid down. I said, holy, what did I just go through? When I tell you the longest day of my entire life, like literally the longest day of my life, like reliving the events of that day is kind of insane to me. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Nice. I just messed up the advance. That's good by me. Yeah, that day was like I said, that was like a full 24-hour day. That was the longest day in my entire life. Dude, I just don't know what happened. Like, it was literally like a movie. It was like, I want to turn that day into like a comedy movie. And like, I don't know. I got the writing for it. I got the idea and the writing for it. I just don't want to leak it because I don't want somebody to take my idea and make millions off that shit, bro. I swear to you, I can make this a comedy movie. Oh, I got a story about Orlando too. If you guys want to hear that, I got bumped. If y'all remember Kevin Hart's like stand up back in the day, like it's like late 2010s or early 2010s, like him being bumped, like that really happened to me. Like, I'm not trolling. Like, Orlando's a wicked place. Kissimmee, I mean, it's nice, but it is crazy down there. Okay, no cap. That's a different story for a different day. But yeah, that was one of the craziest days of my life, bro. Like, I really keep like when I keep like thinking about it and I relive the day, or like I don't know, like when like that story comes up or I think about it, I kind of think about like, yo, like I dead ass like should be dead, bro. Like, or I should be seriously hurt. This guy will not. He's just annoying. Holy, that is not normal. Like, for surely not. So I do just want to thank God for keeping me here another day, because that day was insane. And the crazy thing is, like, a day like that will build your friendship. And like those dudes, I got everybody who I went through that day with, like, I'm still cool with to this day. You feel me? Like, we don't talk every day, but like, you know, it's always love. Like, that day is an experience. And lucky enough, I'm so lucky though. So what I already had planned was I was going to go to Miami for a few days and then fly back to Arizona from Miami to come back and see my family and see friends here and stuff like that too. And dude, they had to drive back in this Ford Focus crammed with like 6 people in bags in it for like 18 hours back to Virginia. And I was like, my big ass would have not made it. So I'm glad I did not have to do that. I couldn't even tell you about that story because I didn't experience that. And I don't know, I probably would have flew back. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I would have just found money and just like, I would have flew back, bro. Miami spring break. I got to enjoy it one time, the first time I ever went there, when I went to Orlando the year prior to that. But like that weekend, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, in gold, that whole weekend at Miami was ass. Like, that shit was ass. I didn't know anybody from Miami at the time either. Like, I didn't have any friends that.
Fuck you.
Oh shit. What the fuck? I see him. Is he hacking? Hold on. I don't want to call him a hacker. He has a TR2. Are you not? What are you doing? I didn't have friends in Miami like that, so I didn't really know anybody. I didn't really have like moves or plugs or nothing like that, but that was like, that was one of the, like, the worst spring breaks ever. It was so ass. It was fun when I went back to Arizona. I got to see the homies and friends and family and stuff. But like, that Miami trip was ass. But now I love Miami. Miami's beautiful, bro. Like, I need to go back to Miami, chat. I ain't gonna lie. We could do like a little, I should do like a, no, not to, you know what I'm saying, but 24 hours in Miami, bro. Go get some yachts. Go get a yacht. Go get some jet skis. Little vlog with it. That'd be a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. I may have to do that. Also, like, I was broke as fuck back then. I'm not saying I'm rich now, but like, I got a little bit more money now. But back then I was broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was just different. You couldn't do as much as you like probably wanted to. Let me know in the comment section below, y'all. What's y'all craziest like day? Like, what's y'all craziest spring break story, or just like travel story like that? Like, it could be good, it could be bad, it could be like whatever. It could be, you know what I'm saying? But some of you guys is like craziest story. This guy is interesting. This guy right here is interesting. But there's a guy down here. It's kind of pissing me off. I can't see him.
I'll be back. Fourth gauge on the level.
I don't know what this kid is doing. Nice. GG's. I don't know what I just played. GG's. But yes, that's a story time with JSmooth. Oh, I gotta show you guys the jacket. So this is the jacket. This is when Windbreaker started coming out. I worked at Foot Locker, I think, at the time. So this is the jacket I got in a car accident with. I wonder if there's still glass in this jacket. No, there isn't. I think it all got taken out. I don't even wear this anymore, but literally, this is the same jacket. Somehow I have this that I got in a car accident with, bro. And like, I had glass everywhere on me. It was insane. But yeah, those pictures are crazy. Just thank God I'm still here to tell that story today. But wouldn't that be a fire comedy movie, bro? I know my mind is kind of crazy, but the two things I was thinking about is like, glass shattered and it was like right here in my eye. And I was like, oh my God, I'm about to go blind in this eye and like like nobody can see my hazel eyes anymore. GG's. And the other thing I thought about when I got to like the Airbnb, I was like, yo, I can make this into a comedy movie. I was like, when I get big, and like when I make it, I'm gonna make this into a comedy movie, bro. Shit's crazy. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that story time with me. I got plenty of more for you guys. So let me know in the comment section below what y'all want to hear next. Bum story, whatever. Give me ideas. I'll let you guys know. Anyways, y'all stay smooth and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.